Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. Today we're going to start a new Let's Play on a game called Star Trucker. I'm actually playing this on PC Game Pass. I was given a free month of access by Xbox to the PC Game Pass. Tons of cool games on there. And I came across this one. I had seen this before when it came out last fall, I think, in September 2024. But I never did get a chance to play it. And I've been tinkering around with it, and it's actually kind of fun. Let's jump in here. We'll start a new game. I do have the music turned off just for copyright concerns, but let's start a new game. We'll see what this is all about. Starting a new game will overwrite your auto save data, sure. And then there's a few different modes. Custom driver, those who want to focus on hauling jobs, reduce maintenance, and lower job payouts. This one in the middle, all-rounder, seems like it's the most balanced. We got mechanic, lots of maintenance, and lower shop prices. And then hardcore, no thanks. I think I'll do all-rounder. Let's grab that. All right, we got objectives in the top left, and we got a little bit of narrative from our fellow space truckers. It says, get out of your comfortable seat. We just have to click on the seat. Controls are pretty easy in this game. And I think we got to put on our spacesuit here. Again, just primary click. Open our airlock. Boom. And out we go. We'll click the airlock. Got some holes in our truck that are letting oxygen escape. They're super easy to repair. Jetpack my way over here, and it's just a primary click and hold to patch these. There's one. And we got one more leak up here. See, our spacesuit has an oxygen meter in the lower right and a power meter in the lower left. We do need to recharge the suit as we use it. Alright, that is done. There is our rig. Already got some patches on it. It's a little beat up, but not too bad. It looks like we've already got cargo attached too. We'll see what they want us to do once we get in here. It says return to airlock, recharge your suit, take the driver's seat. Alright, we can come out here, pop the suit back in there. That will start recharging. I guess I can close that airlock door. I don't know that it matters. Alright, what's next? Take the driver's seat. All right, interact with fellow truckers by using your CB radio. If you see this symbol, pick up the mic, and then right-click to get the list of responses. 1, 2, or 3 to select a reply. Continue, put the mic back once you're done to gain control. All right, let's miss that. It's up here, so we click it, right-click for the options, and then we pick a number. All right, press space to accelerate using the main thrusters, and to brake and reverse, press the left shift button. WASD to move, Q and E to roll, and we can switch to an external view by pressing C. So yeah, there's a lot of different cameras, which is kind of cool. All right, head Atlas Prime. We got to go straight ahead, so space to thrust. I gotta get used to the controls a little bit. The W and the S are kind of up and down. I keep on to hit the W to go forward, and it's really shift. Here's the other camera, so we can kind of come out, get a little better view. We're going to need that as we navigate. And then there's also some cameras here on these consoles next to me. We'll see that in a bit. Now we just got to head to this jump gate. All right, jump gates allow you to move between locations within the galaxy. With your truck correctly aligned at the gate, or with your truck correctly aligned, the gate will automatically power up. Once all the gate lights are green, use the lever above your head to make a jump. So there's 3 green lights, and it corresponds to us being lined up, fully stopped. I can't remember what the other one is. There's 3 things we have to look out for. We'll see it as we play. All right. Okay, now we just got to reach up here, this big lever. Boom. Activate the jump gate, and off we go. Boom.
This is Galactic B calling in from the DIV. Glad to see you finally made it. We've already got a drop zone warmed up and waiting for you. So just head on over to the waypoint, detach your trailer in the designated area, and I'll make sure your payment gets processed ASAP.
Right, head to delivery waypoint. It's straight ahead. So they're making it pretty darn easy on us here to get started. There is debris in space that we can hit that causes leaks to our space truck here. Try and keep an eye out for that. I think they're going to lead us right into some of it, if I'm not mistaken. All right, the drop zone will change color to indicate the trailer is within a safe area. Oops, yeah, we'll see that in a second. There it is. Oh. Brakes here. Didn't realize it was that close. All right, we got to pull into this thing. I'm going to change cameras so I can see a little bit better. They did an awesome job on these on this space rig. It looks pretty sweet. I like it. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna pull in here, and eventually this thing's gonna turn green. If we brakes on a little bit, if we bump into things, we can damage the cargo, damage our truck, and we won't get as much money. Turn off your truck's magnetic lock system to unhitch from trailers. This can be done by using the mag lock lever inside the cab. It's off to the left. Make sure the entire trailer comes to a stop within the highlighted green zone, or you won't get paid. Okay, let's do it. Am I still moving? Shouldn't be. Okay, we're in the green. Back to the cabin here, and then we just click this guy. Unhitch. Okay, one top starter haul. Standard delivery of cotton blocks to the cargo pal in Atlas Prime. And they're showing us what we got. $752. No damage, so we got a little bonus here for $250. And then we delivered it like, must have been like 3 seconds early. We get $2 bonus for that. And there's a ranking system. All right, what's next?
Payment should already be with you. But if you feel like spending some of that hard-earned cash, just head on over to Palmview Station. You'll find they've got supplies, a few jobs on the board, and the best home-cooked soya protein this side of Alpha Centauri.
All right. Core truck systems unlocked. Okay, now that you've learned the basics, we've enabled dashboard controls and core truck systems. For further information, please take time to read the user manual located in your glove compartment. And happy trucking. There is a huge, oh man, there's a bunch of information here. Tons. Too much for me to read. But about a whole bunch of stuff in the game. Maybe we'll look at these as we play. Some of the stuff we already saw in the tutorials, and it's kind of self-explanatory, but there may be other things that we want to look into. Before we go do anything else, I want to show you how this truck kind of works. Some of the dynamics in this game. There are a bunch of compartments, and they're loaded with batteries and like circuit boards. The batteries do discharge, and I think once they're discharged, we have to sell them and buy new ones. But when they go out, or when the charge runs out, systems start going down, and it's, lights may go off in the cabin, which is not a big deal, but stuff, your gravity, the stuff holding all of these things, all of our cargo on the ground and on the shelves, gravity thing can go, your oxygen filters can go. We'll see this as we play. There's another system over here. Or power hatch. Maglock power hatch. So obviously if there's no batteries here, we're not going to be able to hook up to cargo. Go up this way. Let's see what else we can open. Here we've got filters, air filters. In fact, this one's missing. This is what, yeah, there's one there. These aren't cheap. But that's what maintains the oxygen. Our suit charger station here. Got a bad power cell in there. You can see that one's already depleted a little bit. We got 72 out of 100 charge at the bottom. And then it needs like batteries, but then also these special components here. Almost like a network card or something. That's just the airlock door. What else we got? The oxygen generator. Climate control. More air filters. There's probably some stuff that I haven't discovered yet myself. We're going to need batteries. If we go back down underneath... Oh yeah, there's more stuff down here. Let me show you. Underneath these stairs. We got another one of those cards, another power cell. Does it say what this is? Gravity axis. Yeah, this is maintaining the gravity within our truck. Here's a couple extra network cards. Those are in good shape. If we lose gravity and these things start bouncing around the cabin, they will take damage, and these are super expensive. One thing we can do to mitigate the damage, I believe, is pop these inside this little protective case. So let's do that. This is just lessons I learned from playing for a little bit. Definitely not an expert. Okay, shock pod access. That says it's locked. Maybe we'll uncover that as we play. I don't know what that is. Got a little bed here. I think we have to rest, or a little table. Bed's on this side. Looking for things to click and open. Alright, we got a bunch of switches. Core systems, mag lock, gravity compensator, oxygen generator, suit charger, and climate regulator. Those must be pretty much all the systems that we just looked at. Not sure why you would toggle these off. Guess we'll find out as we play. And what else? Did they give us any extra batteries? Yeah, we got 2 batteries. This says craft supplies. I have no idea what that is used for. I guess we'll find out as we play. But learn the batteries are critical, so we should probably get to that station and buy some supplies. Does it show our cash? Yeah, up in the top right. We've got $3,200. And then this shows, I guess, our weight. Let's go head. Let's see. It says head over to Palmview Station, dock with Bay 3. Let's do it. I'm just going to hit the gas. Pull out of here. We're disconnected. We also need fuel. We do have 3/4 of a tank, it looks like. You can see that on the dash. There are other trucks around. There are kind of, for lack of a better term, there's like roads here. And the roads, I think, allow you to avoid some of the space debris that's floating around. Again, I gotta get better with these controls. I keep wanting to hit W to go forward. W just raises the nose of the cab up. I don't want to bang into anybody here, but we'll kind of take this road over to the station if we can. We don't have to stay on the road. We could easily fly anywhere we want. I think these roads are meant to be, these pathways are meant to be clear of debris. I can get us back up a little bit. It says they want us to dock at Bay 3, so we'll have to see where that's at. Okay, we got more trucks here. Whoa. Need to practice my driving. All right, break time. All right, use the docking camera to align your truck with the docking bay. And usually everywhere we pull in, we got to back into it, kind of like they're showing. It adds a little bit of difficulty. Maneuver close enough and the maglock system will become available. And then when you're in position, pull the maglock lever to lock in with the target. So just like hooking up cargo containers, that's how we dock with these different stations. All right, brakes. Don't want to smash into stuff. It looks like I'm not aligned very well here. Down, let's down here to docking bay 3, and we'll see if we can back into it, and I'll show you the docking camera. Up a little. Brake, maybe. All right, so we can use this camera if we want. We might do a mix of things, mix of camera views. The other thing, if we just go back into the cab, whoops, wrong way. See, this has got a camera on it. In fact, this has got a bunch of displays. Boom. Truck status. Shows our systems all online. This, I think, is the left. Yeah, it says AV left mirror. Left forward view. Upper forward view. This is the docking camera here. So now let's see if we can back into this spot. It's me hitting the shift key to get some gas going backwards. A little fast. Slowly back up. This lever is going to come available soon. Closer, getting closer. There we go. Boom. All right. Okay, job boards provide a list of contracts available in the local area. As you earn certification skills, the list will expand, giving you access to new job types and cargo to haul. So yeah, as we get more experience, we can haul more challenging and more rewarding cargo, make more money. Keep in mind that bonuses and deductions will differ between job types, and harsh penalties will be used for abandoning hauls or canceling a job. All right. Let's see. If one of your systems goes out, so say we lose our oxygen and I'm hauling something, I have to abandon that job automatically. So there's more than one way to kind of lose money and have some negative consequences in this game. So let's see. We got a bunch of contracts. Before we do this, kind of wanted to go get supplies before we took on another contract. But let's see what these pay out. So this one, polyethylene rolls, 2 hops, pays out $22.96. That looks like one of the biggest ones. Why don't we do it? Let's take this on. There's a little contract here. And we can back out of this. I don't think... So if we walk over to the airlock...
Break for barrel. This is Red Eddie, cooking good out here.
All right, I think we're supposed to talk.
This is Barrow. Go ahead. What can I do for you, mate?
I'm looking for info on the express gates. Last I heard it was a parking lot out there.
Things die hard, don't they, old bear? Now, who you calling old, Ace? You've been out here just as long as I've been. Listen to you two turkeys arguing again. You're hogging the channel. Oh, it's just a coffee break, Eddie. Ain't no one out here with us anyway.
I think we're supposed to pick up the mic here.
Whoa. Sounds like the newcomer made it across from Onyx in one piece. A fresh-faced freelancer. Well, I'll be. You got a handle, pal?
What's a handle?
Well, you'll need one if you're gonna be driving out here. Maybe we should call you Lucky Break. You know, on account of the serendipity of our meeting. Pretty sure there's a tough break in Vexmont. Right. Break. Jake. Jay. I reckon Lucky Jay could work. Lucky Jay it is, then. Blimey, feels like a big old jamboree with all this chatter. Don't you have somewhere to be, Barrow? Yeah. I got a cold drink that's gotta go. Keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, fellas. Will do. Mrs. Red Eddie down and gone. Big H, boys. Safe travels.
Alright, done with that banter. I just wanted to see if we can actually purchase stuff at this particular station. I don't think we can. This is just going to show me contracts, yeah. Looking to see if there's a shop. I don't see it. I think we got to go somewhere else for that. So we got our contract that we're signed up for. Let's undock here. See if I can find a shop. So, boom, unhitch. Let's look at where we're at. Is there another bay? Our cargo is behind us that we got to go pick up for the contract. There's gas up that way. Oh, we could fill up. Let's see, we could fill up. Let's do that. Then maybe we'll get a look at the station. I think there's going to be a place where you can buy stuff here. See it. Hop in. That one's just got somebody already on it. Actually, let's go around this station first. A bunch of people docked to it already. Yeah, wow. Pick up our cargo last. Not seeing a shop. All right, power levels seem lower, exhausted for one or more of your truck systems. Be sure to replace power cells at regular intervals to prevent system failures, job delays, and death. That's what I want to do. I need to buy them in order to replace them. Don't see a shop at this station. Oh, auto essentials straight away. That looks like a... See an icon there for maybe enhancing our truck. It's not really what I want. I just want a plain old station where I can buy supplies. Let's go get the gas. And then we'll check on our battery levels and just see what systems are low. They did start us out with a couple batteries. Driving this thing is a little more challenging than you might think, at least starting out. Oh, I'm not in there. There we go. Get in here. There is a break inside. Let's see, I think it's this guy. All right, refuel. Let's do it. 210 per gallon. Begin fueling. All right, 546 bucks there. That's fine. No, I guess we go pick up our cargo. That probably is the store over there where it says Atlas Prime Essentials. I'm not sure. Cargo is around this way. And we need to try to avoid this space debris if we can help it. There's our cargo. Let's swing around and hook onto that if we can. Okay, switch your docking camera and approach carefully. Once you're in range, use the maglock lever to hitch the trailer. Okay, same thing as like docking to a station. Get us close in this view, and then I'll get to the docking view. All right, let's see if we can make this happen. Got it. All right, press tab to access the galactic map at any time. From here, you can plan delivery routes and view information about locations. All right, they just put us right in here. So we're at Atlas Prime. We need to get to Edgeburg. So we can click the route. 1, 2, just like that. I think that'll give us a little bit of guidance once we get out of here. Yeah, that was tab to do that. Let's pull out of here carefully. And we need to go to, let's see, where is our place? Medusa 6. That says head to Edinburgh. Oops, let's see these again. Yeah, Medusa 6 is our first jump gate. That's up there. Let's do it. All right, looks like your gravity compensator is offline. Oh, man. I forgot to check the batteries. Moving around your cab will be impacted and damage is likely to occur to poorly stowed items. The system can be found under the lower stairs and requires both power and a working UCC to stay active. All right. I think we're safe to let this guy just coast. And if you look around, we got stuff floating all over the place. We need a battery. Oh man, we gotta think it's under here. This one's dead. Put this guy anywhere. Grab you. This battery's only got half the charge left, 150, but it'll get us going. Gravity is back. Our cargo is now scattered all over the place. I was hoping to avoid that. Something's in the way. We got a box here. Alright, let's get back in. Get an extra fuel can. That might come in handy. Over here on this console on the right, this is where we can see the battery levels for all of our systems. So core A, core B, the suit, gravity, oxygen, and then our mag. This is showing our oxygen status, so we've only got 2 filters and we need more filters. Those are super expensive. And then this is another kind of rear view mirror camera. And this shows our cargo. That's kind of cool. All right, back to it. Back to it. Let's get out of here. And we're just heading towards a jump gate. Oh man, yeah, you can see the debris nearby. Try not to hit it. I think we might need to enter this portal from the other side. We'll see. Might be all right. Looks like we're going to be all right coming in at this direction. Okay, stop your truck at a suitable distance and the jump gate will power up. If you're having trouble, make sure you're facing towards the gate and use the stop signs to align yourself. Remember, gates between zones and some sectors will stay inactive until you get clearance from the DIV. All right. Slow us down a bit. Looks like we're fairly well aligned. The sets of lights on the left and right should start lighting up once we get close. Close enough. This thing will start charging up, assuming that we're aligned and we're fully stopped. Gotta stop. Let's look in the cabin. I think it tells us what we're missing. Yeah. Proximity looks right. Our alignment is not good enough and we are fully stopped. So we're not aligned the way they want us to be. Let's go up maybe. There we go. Now we got 3 green lights. Jump gate charges up and we're ready to hit it.
Welcome to Medusa 6. This is an automated checkpoint inspection. Please be patient while security drones check for compliance. Check complete. Results are satisfactory. Have a great day.
All right, we're good to go. We got to go to Edgeburg, which is off to the left. Try to avoid debris, but I'm sure we're going to hit some. Not sure which side we've got to enter this jump gate on. Looks like it's the other side. I think I see the signs on the other side. Yeah, so we're gonna have to, let's go underneath here. And we have to line up behind other trucks. If there's other trucks in line, can't really just cut in front of them. Otherwise we get in trouble. Oh man, I really needed to make a wider turn, huh? Let's see if I can back up. It's harder than it looks. Harder than it looks when you're not familiar with the controls. I think we're getting it though. Come on. Alright, we just gotta stop, I think, and then we'll be good. Good, let's grab it while we can. Nope, not aligned. Oh, there's somebody in my way. I heard some horns going. I wonder if we did cut in front of somebody. I think we made it through though. Got plenty of fuel. That's looking good. Batteries look okay. Now we gotta find our drop zone. Looks like it's straight ahead. We got some more obstacles to deal with here, and we're gonna have to snake around, I guess, to get to our location. We'll take it a little bit easy in here. Keep an eye out for other trucks. Not sure how to get to that drop zone. Up this way. Whoa, another drone or something coming by. See if I can get above these lights. Swing around. Man, I don't really see a place to pull in. Go around this way. There it is. All right, let's see if we can get in here. Without damaging the truck. Oh, looks like I might have to back it in too. This could be a while. Might be able to pull it straight in. I'm going to try just for the heck of it. Oh, back up. Back it up. Like a little inchworm going up and down, up and down. Yeah, I think there's room to get this in. With me pulling in forward, hopefully I can get out of here. All right, we're in. Decouple. Unhitch. Give my cash. Check it out. Careful driving, even 250. Another 273 bonus. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Awesome. Looks like we leveled up here too. We got skill points. It looks like we've got two choices. Just-in-time jobs or fragile loads. Let's do fragile loads. I'm not good on a timer. As the name implies, these loads are delicate. And any damage to the cargo will result in substantial deductions upon job completion. However, fragile loads are great money maker for careful drivers, with a nice bonus for cargo delivered in pristine condition. Each level of certification will give you access to increasingly delicate cargo types, and I'm guessing more money, right? Awesome. So that skill tree basically just gaining reputation, unlocking new jobs.
Now that you're cleared to haul breakables, I got a job I think you can handle. Swing by New Liberty Terminal over in Atlas Prime if you're interested.
All right, they gave us a new mission, but we need batteries. We need batteries, batteries, batteries. Let's get out of here. Get out of here safely. Tell you what, let's wrap this episode here. And then next episode, we're going to go looking for a shop. Mainly so I can get batteries. Our fuel looks good still. We only use like 1/8 of a tank for that whole contract. So I think we're good there. You can see all our battery levels are lower. Most of them are lower than half, it seems like. And we've only got one spare battery left. So we need to solve that. Otherwise, big problems occur. Ask me how I know. But yeah, that's it for this one. Again, I'm playing this on Xbox PC Game Pass. I was given a free month. And there are a ton of cool games. I tried play Oblivion Remastered's on there right now, which is awesome. So, Game Pass has new day one releases as well as like older games. This one was released last fall. But oh man, Oblivion, I tried it. I loved that game when I was young, but I'm not skilled enough to present that for you. So we'll do another Star Trucker next episode. I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support. I want to thank Xbox for granting me a month of free PC Game Pass. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next episode.